we're looking at 2,500 points of Connor's Tyranids bug list. What hive fleet are you going with today?
Hive fleet Kraken.
And who's going to be leading it? You got a whole brigade here?
Yeah, whole brigade, and the warlord's this winged hive tyrant.
Alright, talk to me about what you got.
So, over here we've got a couple squads of warriors, one squad of 9, one squad of 3, and then a Tyranid Prime. We have a unit of gargoyles, got X-Cran, some Venom Thropes, and then 2 squads of Rippers, a Stonecrusher Carnifex, a Neurothrope, and then we have 2 large squads of 2 minimum squads of Raveners, and then we've got a Trigon, and we've got a big squad of Hive Guard.
That's one squad of 6, eh?
Yep. And a Lictor, and then there's a Broodlord with 2 big squads of genestealers. 2 squads of 19.
19?
Yep.
Alright, so one brigade.
One brigade.
That's 9 command points plus 3 for Battle Forge, total of 12.
Yep.
Alright. Let's see what the opponent's going to be bringing. Crimson Fist Space Marines. Okay, this is 2,500 points of Space Marines, Crimson Fist chapter. It's going to be a Vanguard detachment and actually 2 Vanguard detachments. So let's start with the first one. It's being led by the chapter master himself, Pedro Kantor. And he's got a 10-man squad of Stern Guard. And we snuck a heavy support choice in there. We got 10-man Devastator squad with heavy bolters. We got 6 Dreads. We got 2 venerable ones right here with assault cannon, heavy flamer, and the Dreadnought close combat weapon. We got 2 more with twin Laz, Dreadnought close combat weapon, heavy flamer, and then we got 2 more here with dual twin auto cannon. We also got an Ironclad with the chain fist, Dreadnought close combat weapon, 2 heavy flamers, and the Ironclad assault launchers on the front. 10-man Terminator squad with the Power Fist Stormbolters, and I believe we have we got 2 assault cannons in there. And we got a Vanguard with jump packs. Various guys with twin lightning claws. I think we got 2 Power Fists and Storm Shields in there. And then some other guys with just bolt pistols and chain sword. The sergeant is going to be this guy with the wings on his backpack with the twin lightning claw. And this other Vanguard detachment is going to be led by a Terminator captain. He's got a Stormbolter, and he's carrying the relic, the Fist of Vengeance, which has the same profile as a Thunderhammer, but he doesn't get minuses to hit with it. It's a special relic for the Crimson Fist chapter, so we're going with this model to represent that. So it's a Power Fist, but it hits as a Thunderhammer. Straight 3 damage, no minuses to hit when swinging it, and -3 on the AP. Alright, so that's 2,300 points of Crimson Fist Space Marines with 2 Vanguard detachments. Alright, so we rolled off, and the Tyranids are going to be taking this side. It's going to be Dawn of War deployment, so a 12-inch deployment along the long table edge, and the Crimson Fist Space Marines will be on the opposite edge. Now I have 3. I'm going to set up first because Connor picked the zone. Well, rolled for the zone. And I'm going to have a Terminator captain and the 10-man Vanguard squad and the 10-man Terminator squad to go into reserve. And you said you had 8?
Yeah, I've got 2 units of Raveners, 2 units of Rippers, and then a Lictor, the Gargoyles, Hive Tyrant, and the Warriors are going with the Trigon.
Alright, so we're going to go through that setup now. So I'll be setting up some of my units before Connor even places one down. So I'll set those up. We'll come back to you and film it up. Alright, so I had to catch up with all of the reserves that Connor put into reserve. So I got basically in this ruin here, and we're counting the footprint of the ruin, so for cover purposes. So I got a Stern Guard 10-man unit right there in that ruin. I got a Devastator squad 10-man in that ruin. I got Pedro right between them providing the 6-inch Chapter Master rerolling all failed hits. I got 2 Venerable Dreadnoughts with assault cannons and heavy flamers right there in the front of him. And then I have a twin autocannon, dual twin autocannon dread just outside of that 6-inch bubble. So now Connor's going to be placing his first unit. Everything else went into reserves. What do you got? A bunch of gargoyles?
Genestealers.
Genestealers are going into this one. Alright, so we got a terrain ruin here full of 19 Genestealers, and you got some of the nodes placed out. One there. I see one over there, and there's another one on the other side of the ruin over there.
Yep.
Alright, so let's go with the next drop. I'm going to put a Dreadnought with the twin autocannons right here. Alright, what do you got next? Alright, Connor's going with how many warriors there?
3.
3 warriors in the ruin. Alright, I'm going to put an ironclad dread right behind this ruin right here. What do you got next?
Got another warrior.
The prime?
Yeah, prime.
Going right there to buff that warrior squad right there.
Yep. Mingle with them.
Alright, I got 2 more drops. How many you got left? More than that, right?
3.
So I'm going to beat you to the drops.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to put a Dreadnought with the twin Laz. Let's drop this bad boy down. Let's put him right here. Alright, my last drop is going to be that second Dread with the twin Laz and the close combat weapon and heavy flamer. So Connor put an exocrine down. That bad boy right there. So I know if he doesn't move, he's going to get double shots. But I got a lot of things that have line of sight to him. The dreads. Even this guy through here can see through the terrain. This guy's blocked. Now Connor's going to put the rest of his stuff down. I'll come back and film. I'm going to be getting +1 to the die roll to see who goes first because my drops are done. There it is, the compact little castle right here with Pedro as the center point trying to buff his army. Alright, we got everything down now. We got the Norothrop is in this building up here. He's a character. He can't be targeted, right?
Yep.
So you got the Impaler Cannon dudes here. They don't need line of sight.
Correct.
I see the Stone Crusher.
Yep.
Going right down the alley, huh?
Yeah.
Trying to make a charge right at the castle.
Yep. Break it up.
You got the Broodlord over here with his Genestealers giving that big buff. You got a bunch of Neurothropes in here. No, what are these? Venomthropes?
Venomthropes.
And they provide that 3-inch cover.
-1 to hit.
-1 to hit. That's not cover, right?
Right.
Alright, because the Imperial Fist, one of the chapter tactics, and it applies to all my Dreadnoughts and infantry, is that I ignore cover. So basically all these ruins don't mean shit to me. But they will count for my cover. Fun, right?
Yeah.
That's our big buff. Alright. So, looks like the Tyranids are coming right at me. You got a whole bunch of things in reserves. Let's go take a look at the table real quick. So you got these warriors coming out of that Morlock hole,
yep.
right? You got gargoyles that could drop down at a, what, are they just going to fly down with him? Same thing with this dude. These guys tunnel.
Yep.
What about the Rippers? What do they got, tunneling too?
Tunnel up.
How about these guys coming out of the one of the nodes?
Yep. Infestation.
And this guy could just pop up anywhere, right?
Chameleon.
Alright, chameleon skin. So, a lot to worry about for me in reserves here. I'm going to get +1 to the die roll to see who goes first. So, let's roll it up. That's a 2.
I win.
Oh my god. So, the Tyranids are going first. I'm not going to waste that command point. But we will try to seize. No. Tyranids, first turn. Alright, Connor's going to be playing a stratagem right out of the gate here. What we got here? A Kraken stratagem? Opportunistic advance? Talk to me about this.
So I get to roll 3d6, 3 die, and then pick the highest because I'm a Kraken, and then that stratagem allows me to double it.
3d6, pick the highest for an advance move?
Yep, so I got a 6.
So they're going to move, what's their regular move?
8.
8, so 14?
20.
20?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to times that by 2, that's 6?
Yeah.
Now, I deployed a little bit further back on purpose here, so let's see what you got.
Yep.
That'll put you 8 inches away, right?
Yeah.
8 inches away on turn 1. Pretty sweet. Stone Crusher came out of the ruin charging hard.
Yep,
He advanced?
You got a 6, yeah.
Alright. Hey, there he is. Hey, buddy. Perseus, the dog. Got your sweater on, buddy? Found your way down into the battle bunker? Good boy. Look at that thing. Getting fatter and fatter every year. Ho, 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 buddy. Alright, so Connor has, well, first he advanced these guys. They're within 8 inches. Those genestealers came flying out with that Kraken stratagem, so they're real deadly close. And then this guy popped up, the chameleon skin lictor. And he's within 9 inches of my Devastator squad and the Dread, right?
Yep.
So now I'm going to play the Auspex scan. If you set up within 12 inches of an infantry unit, which you did, I get to fire as if it was the shooting phase, subtracting 1 from all hit rolls. Now your chameleon skin has another -1, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to be hitting on 5s. So we just measured up, and all the bolters are in range of rapid fire range. So we're looking at 12 shots with just the bolters. That's the sergeant and the other 5 guys. So we're hitting on 5s. And we're within 6 inches of Pedro, so I'm going to re-roll all the misses.
Only 1s and 2s.
That's right, only the 1s and 2s, which are the ones in my hand, right?
Yep.
We gotta remember that. I gotta remember that. So I got picked up 1 more with Pedro, because it's before modifiers with that the hit roll, so all the 3s and 4s would have hit normally. But there's a good amount of hits with the bolters. What are you, toughness 4?
Yep.
So I'm looking at 4s to wound. Any minuses from the chameleon or anything like that?
Nope.
That doesn't look good at all. Only 1 out of all that bolter fire.
5-up save. Nope.
So he's down to 3 wounds?
Yeah.
Now it's the heavy bolters' turn. So the heavy bolters, there's 3 of them that are going to be hitting on 5s, and my Signum from the sergeant, 1 of them is going to be hitting on 4s. Okay? So the white one will be hitting on 4s, black's hitting on 5s. Now I can only re-roll the 1s and the 2s because of the Pedro. So we got 2 of them in there. We picked up 1 more. Remove the 4s from the blacks. And those other 4s hit from the whites. So this is all strength 5, toughness 4. These need 3s to wound. Again, not too good here, but we've got 4 now. This is -1 on your AP. -1 from a heavy bolter fire.
Need 2 6s to live here. Nope.
Alright, so the lictor has been gunned down from an Auspex scan. Removed from play. First blood goes to the Crimson Fists. Alright, so the movement phase is complete. So we had some Raveners popping up over here on this side of the castle by the Devastators and the Dreads. These guys we talked about with that special Kraken stratagem got within 8 inches. The Stone Crusher, the Brood Lord moving up to buff that genestealer squad. These guys came out of a node that was right here by this wrecked building here. We got a bunch of warriors that moved up, and then the Prime moved up, advanced, and then this Morlock came out of the hole. You see where the castle is over here. Warriors coming up with them. We got a deep striking Hive Tyrant with wings trying to lock up that Ironclad Dread. Some more Raveners right here coming out of this ruin right in front of the guns. And you kept Gargoyles and the Ripper Swarms in the reserve still, right?
Yep.
So you still got 3 units in reserve, but everything is starting to close in on the castle. We wiped out the Lictor with the Auspex scan. So what's going to be your first turn of shooting here? What do you got?
Oh, we got Psychic first.
Oh, Psychic phase, that's right.
So,
what do you got, the Hive Tyrant?
Yeah, we're going to smite your Ironclad.
Alright.
So it's a 5. Gets off. You don't have any
I have nothing that can
right?
deny any of this
So
stuff.
D3. 1.
So 1 damage.
Yeah.
Alright, he's toughness 8, but Smite doesn't worry about toughness, so he's got 7 whole points left, or 7 damn wounds.
Now I'm going to use Psychic Scream on him.
Same Hive Tyrant here?
Yep, same, pretty much the same thing. Smite. So it goes off, and D3. So 2.
So a total of 3 wounds on him, so
Yep.
he's down to 5. Just from Smite. Can you put this next to him? Next shooting, what do you got? I know the Ravener's got guns, right?
Well, we have Catalyst with the Neurothrope.
Oh, the Northrop. He was under here, right? I forgot about him.
He's going to put it on this Genestealer squad, so if it goes off, they'll have 5 up Feel No Pain. So it goes off, so they ignore wounds on a 5.
Doesn't your Broodlord have psychic power still?
Yeah, he has the Horror.
No, he's all the way over here.
Yeah, but he can't see anybody.
So he needs sight?
Yeah.
Alright.
Can't cast it.
Alright.
Now it's shooting.
So those Genestealers have Feel No Pain. Was that a 5-up?
Yep.
Alright, so you're going to be shooting with these Raveners. What are you going to target? My Devastators?
Yep, we're going to fire with the Devastators. They have spine fists, so it's 4 shots each, strength 3. 4. And then wounding on 5s. 4 wounds.
4 wounds. I get cover.
Yep.
Nothing that ignores it.
Right.
So my 3-up becomes a 2-up. We're okay. The Emperor is protecting us with the cover. Well, the Emperor, we didn't need cover for that one. Now you got a second squad of Raveners here, right?
Yep. And we're going to fire them at your stern guard.
So the stern guard right there.
And then 5s to wound. Only 1.
Alright, we get the same thing, 2-up with the cover, and that time the cover did save us.
Alright, now we're going to fire the warriors into the stern guard.
So the warriors that came out of this hole?
Yep.
So they're going to have a nice line of sight right through there onto that big blob of stern guard. What kind of weapons you got here? Death Spitters?
Yeah. Death Spitters. 9 of them. We'll be hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 3s because strength 5. So that's 11.
Alright, 11 2-ups because of the cover. I see a 1. Is it a -1?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter for right now.
Death Spitters?
Yep.
So I don't see any 2s in there. So I did fail.
Yeah, it's -1.
So 1 guy dies with the -1. So now these warriors right here are going to target the same stern guard unit.
Yep.
Right through the gap.
We got 9 shots hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 3s. So 5 with a -1.
-1, so my cover from a 2 goes back up to a 3. So you're basically ignoring the cover. So 1 more guy dies. Alright, take away the guy next to the dread, please, in the front. Right there, yep. So the Trigon that comes popping up, he's going to fire at the Ironclad or the regular rifle dread?
Ironclad.
He's going to try to get that Ironclad.
Yep.
Looks like I'm mostly behind that building there.
Yeah.
So we're going to get cover.
So hitting on 4s. And then wounded on 5s. 2.
Does it have any minuses?
No.
So I get that 2-up cover. We make it.
Good.
With the Emperor.
Now we're going to fire the Hive Tyrant into your stern guard.
Alright, we already know they're in cover.
So he hits on 3s and wounds on 3s. So 4 wounds.
Any minuses?
No.
So 2-up with the Ruins.
Saved him.
Emperor saves 2, Ruins saves 1.
Yep.
So we've lost 2 guys so far from that squad of 10.
Alright, now we have the Exocrine.
This guy didn't move, right?
Right, I gotta pick his target. Let's see what
So he's got a lot of targets. He's got almost pretty much any dread he wants to hit there.
Yeah, let's see if he's got range.
What is his range? 36?
36, yep. So he's got the front 2, right?
He's definitely front 2.
Alright, we'll fire
Those are the
at
Venerables. Remember, they have the Unyielding Ancient 6+ Feel No
they're
Pains.
tougher, right? Alright, so we'll fire at that Dreadnought right there. 6 shots, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 4s because they're tough at 7. So 3 wounds at strength 7 minus 3 AP.
Now, Dreadnoughts don't benefit from cover unless they're 50% obscured, which they are not. Because it looks like you got a straight shot at that one. So, how many was it?
3.
3 up, any minuses?
Minus 3.
-3, so we're looking at 6-ups.
2 damage each.
So that's 3 that get through. 2 damage each, you said?
Yep.
So that's 2, 4, 6 Feel No Pains I'm going to get, Unyielding Ancient?
Yep.
Alright, we need 6-ups to avoid any of this damage. Nothing. So that's 6 wounds going through. That's the first volley.
And then,
he's got 2 more wounds remaining.
yeah, we're going to put 3 shots into that Dreadnought and 3 shots into the other Ancient.
Splitting it?
Yes, this is at the...
Now, the other Ancient
probably
is definitely getting cover because he's He's behind this part of the ruin here. This one had a straight shot.
I can't see that other rifleman, right?
Which one?
The rifleman dread?
No, you can see him.
Oh. I'll put some shots into that one then.
And I would say
Cover?
no cover for that one.
Okay.
For the rifleman.
Okay, so we'll do... This is on the Wounded Venerable Dread. So 2 hits, wounding on 4s, 1 wound.
So saving on a 6, right?
Yep.
That's even with the cover?
Yeah.
No.
Well, this is on the Venerable Dread. So
on the Venerable.
yeah, with the cover you get.
He didn't have cover, the Venerable.
Yes,
So four wounds go through. So I need the Unyielding Ancient save of a 6. I got 1, so it takes 3 more wounds, but that's not going to be enough to save him because he only got 2 left. Let's see if he blows up on a 6. He does not. So you've just removed the first Dreadnought. Now the other 3 going on the Rifleman?
Yep. So 1 hit on 4, it wounds you. So you get 5 up.
5 up cover? No cover.
2 damage.
2 damage?
But he's regular dread.
Regular Dread, so he's down to 6. Alright, so that was the Exocrine. Took out a Venerable Dreadnought and damaged a Rifleman. What else you got?
We got the Hive Guard over there. So we're going to fire
These guys that are in the terrain. Now they don't need line of sight, but they do have sight. They got longer range in this new codex, right?
Yep.
36?
Inches, yeah.
Should be able to get any of those front 3 dreads, I would think.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Right. Okay. We'll put him into this dread right here.
Alright.
See how that goes.
So the other Venerable is being targeted now.
Alright, so they'll hit on 3s. And then wounding on 3s because strength 8. Alright, so 4 wounds.
What's the minus?
Minus 2.
Minus 2, so down to a -1 because of the. Oh no, I'm not. That's not going to count as cover because they ignore
Right,
cover.
they ignore cover.
So 4 of them.
Yep, and then they do D3 damage each.
5s I need, right? -2, you said.
Yep.
So I save 1, and 3 go through. He said how much damage each?
D3.
D3.
Each. So that's 3, 4, 5.
So 5 Unyielding Ancient, 6 up invulnerable. I mean, feel no pain saves, which I don't make any.
It takes 5.
So 5 damage down to 3.
Yep. And I'm gonna spend some command points to allow them to shoot again.
Can you put this over there?
Yeah. Was it 3?
Down to 3, yeah. So what do you got? You got a stratagem?
Yes, single-minded annihilation.
What does that do?
It's 2 command points and lets me fire an infantry unit again.
So this Impaler cannon is going to double tap here?
Yeah.
Just like the Exocrine?
Do I have range to this guy? To all of them?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm going to put 2 into your Venerable, and then the other 4 into that Rifleman.
Alright.
Alright, so here's the 2 into the Venerable, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. No wounds, so the Venerable lives. And then the other 4 are going to the Rifleman. So, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. 4 at -2.
4 at -2, so I need 5s. 3 go through.
Yep. D3 damage. So that's 6.
And was he hurt before? Is there any
No.
dice next to him?
No.
So he's down to 2?
Yeah.
Alright. Can you put that next to him?
Yeah, I'm going to command point the 1 damage that I rolled. See if I could roll a 5 or 6 to kill it.
This was the, oh, that was the D3?
Yeah.
So you picked up the 2 extra ones you needed?
Yep.
So let's see if he blows up. Yes. That's mortal wounds. I'm going to use a command point. I'm going to burn one because I don't want that to happen right now. So I'm down to 2 command points. Oh, man.
Oh, destined to
So
blow up.
what's the range on that? I think it's D6 or 6 inches.
Well, I don't know.
Let's take a look. Alright, so it was 3 inches. So the Ironclad is within 3 and then the squad, right? So
Yep.
let's roll them up. Let's see what the Ironclad takes.
It's a 5.
5. So that's 3. What was he down to?
He had 5.
He had 5, so he's got 2 left.
Yep. And then the squad, another 3.
So 3 guys will die. Can you take them from the front?
Yeah. These 3?
Yeah. Alright.
This guy looks like a sword.
Awful explosion. Can you remove that Rifleman? Get him out of there. He just blew up. Alright, so the shooting took its toll. 2 dreadnoughts down. Bunch of stern guard, looks like half the squad. And now we got the charge phase. Who are you going after first? The wounded ironclad?
Yeah, we're going to charge the Trigon into him.
Alright, now my heavy flamers, they only have a 9-inch range, and since you're outside of 9 inches, those heavy flamers don't do anything on Overwatch.
Yep, so here's the roll. He gets +1 for having adrenal glands.
So he needs an 8?
Needs an 8. And that's
Snake
not
eyes.
make it. Alright, we'll try with the Hive Tyrant. Same thing.
Same
Needs
deal.
An 8.
I can't Overwatch because they're outside of the range of the heavy flamers.
And we'll go over here to the genestealers.
Now, they have a barrier there, so they only got to get within 2 inches of that model now, right?
Yep.
So it's turned into a 5-inch charge instead of an 8?
Yeah.
Alright.
We're going to charge only the Dreadnought.
The Venerable?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm going to get some Overwatch here. Looks like 6 shots. Right?
Yep.
And the heavy flamer is out of... Oh no, the heavy flamer is in the 9-inch range, so you're going to get that too. So here's the assault cannon. Needs 6s. Within 6 inches of Pedro, so we get to reroll all misses because of the Chapter Master. 2 strength 6 shots, that means 3s to wound. Snake eyes, got nothing. Okay, heavy flamer, D6 hits, 3. These are automatically wounding. Strength 5, need 3s. 2 wounds, and you have -1.
So 5 weapon vulnerable, fails 1, and then catalyst, so 1 dies.
So you still only need that 5-inch charge because you got a giant squad.
So we got 8.
8. All right, we'll come back after he moves up and see what we got. He was only charging the Dread, right? So you can't come within an inch of anything else.
Right.
All right, he's going to charge the Raveners. They have to go up 3 inches up that ruin wall. So it's a 9-inch charge plus 3. That's a 12-inch. You got to get box cars. He's going for it anyway, right? So get some Overwatch. You said 2 heavy bolters can see him, or 3?
2 heavy bolters and 2 bolters.
2 heavy bolters and 2 bolters. So the 2 heavy bolters. The first one hitting on 6s. Get to reroll misses. And then the Signum. Does this count or still need 6s because I get +1?
I don't think you're allowed to use modifiers for Overwatch.
Alright, so just need 6s for the other one. Get to reroll misses. So the Signum isn't working on the Overwatch. And then you said bolters, 2 of them.
2 bolters.
Need 6s, getting the rerolls because of Pedro, the Chapter Master. So only 2 heavy bolter hits. Strength 5, toughness 4.
Yep.
1 wound at a -1 AP.
So 6. Nope. So 1 wound.
Well, they got 3 each.
Yeah.
So you need Boxcar Charlie here to see if you get it up that wall. Whoa!
So close.
Very close.
Oh, it's good we couldn't get that shit. Sergeant.
Alright, what else we got? So the genestealers made it in. They'll probably be able to lock up that Devastator squad on the consolidation, right?
Yep.
And did you want to try these Raveners at the stern guard?
No. Alright, range over here. That's alright.
No? Nah. Okay, fight phase?
Yep.
Alright, you get a consolidation before the fight phase. You start with that charging unit?
Yeah.
Oh, he's fine. Alright, we'll get back to you after this consolidation and see what happens. Alright, so Connor had to tether back to this Broodlord because he wants to get that benefit. So this tether of Genestealers is taking some of the guys out of the fight game. But looks like you were able to get in there. How many did you get onto the Dreadnought? Because you only declared him, right?
Yeah, 10.
10?
Yep.
Alright, so we got 10 Genestealers within range of a Broodlord with the tether. And there was what? You still have over 15, over 10? Is that what you need for the special thing?
Yep.
So 4 attacks each?
Yeah.
Nice.
And they hit on 2s. So here's the 7 using Rending Claws, and then the other 3 are going to use an Acid Maw.
Alright.
So here are the Rending Claws hitting on 2s.
You got any rerolls?
No. Alright. And then wounding on 5s, 6s will rend.
The rend is at -4?
Yeah.
So that's no save against any 6s.
Right, and then 5s are just -1.
Got it.
So, got 1, these 2,
I see, what, 2 6s?
3.
3 6s.
3 6s and 5 5s.
All right. So the 5 5s, no minuses with that?
1 minus 1.
Minus 1, so looking at 4 ups. So I failed an additional 4 more. So what was the first ones? 3?
3.
7?
So,
he's dead because
well,
he only had 3. So 7 wounds I gotta make on 6 ups with the unyielding ancient, right?
Yeah.
7 6 ups. I only made 1, and he had 3 wounds left, so he's dead. Let's see if he blows up like the other's friend did. No, he does not. Can you remove that model?
Yeah.
And you said you came within 1 inch of my Devastators?
Correct.
So now I would have to nominate them to fight?
Yep.
So I'm going to do my consolidation, 3 inch. Alright, so we had to come down from the ruin. We consolidated 3 inches laterally, but moving closer to our opponent. And I have 8 guys that are within an inch of a model that can attack. That leaves my sergeant out of it and 1 of the heavy bolters. So that's going to be 8 attacks. But Pedro is within 6, and he has the Oath of Rin, which gives bonus 1 attack to each model that's within that 6 inch. So that's 8, that's 14 altogether. Alright, so with the Oath of Rin, it's going to be 16 attacks. 8 attacks plus 1 for each model. So hitting on 3s. Do I get any minuses with this guy, with the Brood Lord or anything weird like that?
Roll your hits, though.
Yep. So the Chapter Master allows me to re-roll these misses. And your toughness 4.
Yeah.
Was that a 1?
I think you just hit it.
I hit it. Alright. Toughness 4, strength 4, so we're looking at 4s to wound the genestealers. Alright, that's 7 wounds on a... What do you get, the 5 up invulnerable?
Yeah, and then I get Philippine. So here's
Catalyst?
Here's the invulnerable save. Yeah.
So 5 up, 5 up?
So I make 4, and then the 5 up for the catalyst. So
wow!
They're impervious.
Genestealers are unfazed on the attack. Alright. And that doesn't even include that tether, so next round when you get all those guys closer, it's going to be worse. So I'm going to have to back out of that combat and shoot them up. I think that's all the assaults, right?
Yeah.
So I did lose 5 from the stern guard. That's a morale check. So they have a leadership of 8 plus 1. 5 plus 1 is 6, so they're okay. And the Devastators didn't lose enough to force morale. They didn't lose any, right?
Right. No casualties.
All right. So what are we looking at?
Your turn 1.
That's the end of your phase, right?
Yep. I didn't take any morale.
Okay. So that was a pretty hefty alpha strike, I would say, Connor. What do you think, buddy?
It was pretty good.
You wiped out half a stern guard. You destroyed... Oh, the Ironclad is down to 2 wounds. He's behind that building over there. You killed a rifle dread. You killed the 2 venerable dreads. I'd say not bad. Especially since you had to charge all the way across this battlefield. I even deployed a little further back than the 12 inches. I tried to get back as far as I could. Alright. So we're going to the Crimson Fist. We're at the bomber turn 1. I got a whole bunch of stuff in reserve too. So I got a Terminator Captain. I got a Vanguard squad with jump packs, freshly painted up by Bob Evers. Thanks, Bob. See how these bad boys do in their first debut. And 10-man Terminator squad. So let's see what we got for bomber turn 1, Crimson Fist coming up. Alright, we dropped in the Vanguard over here to try to take out these Raveners. At least we can see if we can get a charge off on them. And with their jump pack moves, we figure we can move across here pretty quickly and defend the castle if we needed to. And stay out of shooting range of mostly everything that's going to be damaging them. We moved back here, just fell back with the Devastator squad, forming a skirmish line. Pedro backed up a bit. The stern guard moved a little bit to the left to just form a little bit of a line here, just try to stop any of these charges. We know that Connor can play that stratagem, which means that next wave of genestealers will be coming through. So that's why we deployed the Terminators. We deep struck them over here so that they could shoot up as many of them as they can with their bolters, storm bolters. Not all of them within 12-inch range, but we got some assault cannons over here. They're going to be -1 to hit, but they're going to try to target some of these venom throbes back here to try to take away some of that minuses to hit for the future rounds. My Ironclad moved out from behind this ruin, and he's going to make a beeline for the Trigon. He's got dual flamers, so I could shoot at so the flamers can automatically hit the flyer, right?
Right.
So I won't get the -1 hit with that. I think I'm going to flame him and then charge the Trigon. I think that's the plan of action. We'll try that. And then we got all my guys. Dreadnoughts didn't move, so they'll be able to fire at full effect. And that's it for movement. So everything I have is on the table. You still have gargoyles and a couple Ripper Swarms, right?
Correct.
All right. This is no mercy. It's all about killing the units. So let's see if we can kill some units. Shooting phase coming up. All right, so we got these Terminators that deep struck in, and they're going to be firing at these genestealers right here. Now, 5 of them were within 12-inch rapid fire range, and 3 of them were out. So that's 26 shots. Hitting on 3s. Now, the captain is nearby, so I get to re-roll 1s, because the captain deep struck right in the middle of all those guys. So a couple of 1s. So we got to pull out all the 2s. One over here. Did we get them all? All right, strength 4, toughness 4. So we need 4s. All right, so it looks like 5, 10, 11. We got 11 wounds on the genestealers. 5 up and vulnerable.
Yep. So we got 1, 2, 3.
And these are the ones that are not catalysted, so they don't get the benefit.
So 8 die.
8 out of what, 19? Alright,
Yep.
The captain that dropped in, he's right in the middle. He's going to be able to get his shots. He's going to be within 12. Let's see if we measure this up. No. Not the guys that I can see. So he's going to get 2 shots. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s. Both hit. Need 4s to wound. 1 wound. So he kills another one. And now we got the assault cannons dropped in here. And they'll be able to see through to the Venom Thropes. So I'm going to target that Venom Thrope squad. Now they get 6 shots each, but they moved and they're heavy weapons. So we're talking 4s, but re-rolling 1s because of the captain.
5s because they're Venom Thropes.
Oh, the Venom Thropes. What is that? Additional -1 to hit?
Yep.
Because they have that cover. Yeah. Spore, poison clouds. Alright, so 5s. Well, first let's do the 3s to hit, re-rolling 1s because of the captain, because I don't want to screw that up like I did almost did last time. Alright, now the goes to 5s, right? Because I'm -1 for the heavy weapon and the Venom Thrope. So I need 5s. Now it's strength 6, toughness 4.
Yep. So
3s will wound, and it's at a -1. So that's 5 at -1.
So they get 6 up saves. So 1 dies and another's wounded.
Now, what was the rule you said before? They have to have a squad of 3 to provide that -1 hit to the Carnifex, yeah. But the Broodlord and the Genestealers will still benefit from the Spore Clouds, yep. Right? As long as there's 1 on the unit?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, over here I got 2 pistols that are going to fire at the Raveners. One of them is wounded, so maybe I'll get lucky here. 2 pistols, hitting on 3s from the deep strike, but they both miss with 2s. So that was a quick one. The dual flamers are going to fire up from the Ironclad at the Hive Tyrant. So it's 2d6. Whoa, whoa, 12? Is that even possible? That's a big number. Alright, so we got 5, 9, 12 automatic hits. Strength 5, what's the toughness on this guy?
7.
So I need 5s. So 4 wounds at -1.
And he's got a 4 up and vulnerable. So it fails 2.
No catalyst or anything, right?
Right.
No Warlord trait would feel no pain or anything else?
Nope, but his Warlord trait makes, now that he took damage, any damage after this phase is -1.
Got it. So how many wounds does he have left?
I think he has 8.
8 left?
Yeah, let me check.
Alright. Alright, let's look for some other shooting here. We gotta kill these Genestealers in front of me. So I got 2 Dreadnoughts back there with flamers. They're both going to flame the Genestealers. And the last cannons, let's see who can the last cannons target. Last cannon's going to target these Raveners right here in the ruin. Okay?
Okay.
That's the plan. Alright, so Flamer. First Dreadnought. D6 shots against the Genestealers. Only one. Strength 5. Burns 1.
5 up and vulnerable. Makes it.
Okay. The last cannon. 2 shots at Raveners. Get to reroll hits because of the Pedro. So they both hit. And toughness 4. Strength 9. So 3s to wound.
One's wounded.
I'm going to use my... No, I'm not going to burn it.
I don't have any save.
So just D6 damage.
Yep.
2. That doesn't even kill one, right?
Right.
They have 3 wounds each. That was awful. Alright, the next one. D6 Flamers against the Steelers. So 3. Strength 5 needing 3s. Only 1 again with the 5 up and vulnerable. And Catalyst.
Nope.
2 shots at last cannons at the Raveners. Rerolling misses because of Pedro. Only 1 hit. Does wound. No save. And it's going to kill that one with the 1 wound remaining. I was hoping I would take 2 of them down. That's not good enough. The autocannon. Autocannon will fire all of its shots at the Raveners. So that's going to be 8. 2 twin autocannons. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling misses because of Pedro. A lot of misses here. Picked up a couple more. Strength 7. Need 3s to wound those Raveners. 3 wounds at -1.
Gonna finish them off. Oh, at -1 only?
It's -1, so you're going to get some kind of save.
6s. Nope.
And they're 2 wounds a pop, so that's 2, 4, 6.
You're dead. Oh, no, wait.
Yeah, no, you got
1
2.
dies.
That kills that one, and then the other one kills it, and that one's left on 1 wound. Because they're only 2 wounds apiece.
Right.
So it takes 2 of those shots just to kill 1. Stern Guard. I'm going to rapid fire into the Genestealers. I got 3, 4, 5. I'm going to spend a command point. So I'm down to 1. I'm going to use Masterful Marksmanship, which allows me to shoot with Stern Guard. I add 1 to all wound rolls. So instead of wounding on 4s, I'll be wounding on 3s. There's 5 guys in rapid fire range. 3. So that's 10 shots. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling misses because of Pedro. So they all hit. And now instead of wounding on 4s, because of Masterful Marksmanship, the stratagem, we're wounding on 3s. Now, these are -2, so it's 3, 6, 7 at -2 with special issue bolt guns.
What was that at? The Ravener?
At the Raveners. The one.
Oh, so he's dead.
No, I'm sorry, the Gargoyle. The freaking Genestealers. Yeah, the Genestealers.
Okay, so 7. So I get 5 up and vulnerable saves. So I make 4. And then I have the Catalyst. 2 die.
Jeez.
Jesus. They're tough.
Yep. Now it's Pedro with his Dorn's arrow firing at the Genestealers. We gotta try to kill some more here. 4 shots. It's an assault weapon. They all hit. Strength 4. Need 4s to wound. Only get 1, and it's at -1.
So it makes it save.
Jeez, that's a lot of Genestealers. I'm in big trouble. Alright. And that is all the shooting, right? I did my Flamer over here. I did the Terminators. We did all the Devastators could not fire because they had to fall back. So it's charge time. Alright, we got the plan. We're going to charge the Warlord with the Ironclad. So we need 3, right?
Yep.
You get Overwatch?
Overwatch. Hitting on 6s. 2 hits. Wounding on 5s. Nothing.
Okay, we need a 9. Don't get it. I'm sorry, we needed a 3, but we did get it. So move him in.
Here?
Yeah. And the Vanguard way back there. I need a 9-inch charge against Raveners. They get Overwatch?
Yep. Nothing.
Need a 9. Failed with an 8. And the Terminators are 9 inches away from the Genestealers. They don't have any Overwatch, right?
Right.
They make it.
Got it. And the Captain.
And the Captain was 10 inches away from that Venom Thrope. Does he have shots?
Not that far.
No.
Command point the one.
I could, right?
Yeah, you get a 6 and a 1.
No, I'm going to save it. I got one more command point left. Alright, so we failed with the Vanguard, and the only thing that made it in was the Terminators and the Dreadnought. So I'm going to remove these Terminators. We'll get back to you. Alright, the Ironclad piled in, and he's got contact with the declared charges, the Warlord, the Winged Hive Tyrant. I hit the Warriors, and I hit the Trigon. But I'm putting all 4 of my attacks against the Warlord. So 3's to hit. And I get to reroll 1s because of Wrecker, because he has 2 close combat weapons, but everything hit. And it's strength 12. What's your toughness? 7?
7.
So 3's to wound. They all wound at -4.
4 of them?
Yep.
So I get a 4 up invulnerable
It's
save.
that chain fist.
So I make 2. So
That's 4 damage each, so it's 8 damage.
I'll command point 1. No.
So 8 damage is down to 2.
Yep.
Does he degrade?
Yeah.
Alright, so he's down to 2. Now, you can interrupt because you have 7 command points remaining.
Yeah.
So if you choose to interrupt before my Terminators go, you can.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, you got a lot of genestealers here. So they're going to get the 3-inch consolidation. He's going to interrupt the charge here, or interrupt the fight phase. What is this called? Counter-offensive?
Yep. 2 command points.
So using that basic stratagem from the very first time the edition rolled out, the first 3 stratagems from the original 8th edition book, right? The indexes. Well, that was a core rulebook, wasn't it?
I think it was a core.
Core rulebook. So you're getting 3 attacks each here?
Yep. So 9 attacks. All using random claws.
Alright.
And we're not within range of the Broodlord, so we hit on 3s.
You really made a lot of saves on that other Genestealer squad. It's
Yeah,
still pretty strong.
I think you did like 15 moves and I made 12.
I'm in big trouble.
So 4s.
How many 6s? I see a couple.
2 of them. 2
What's that,
6s.
-4?
Yeah. And then
So I'm going to get two 5-ups, right? Because that takes me down to my invulnerable save, those rendings. I make them because the Emperor protects against the Xenos alien. What were the other ones?
3-ups.
3-ups? How many?
3.
3 of them? -1 to my armor, and the Emperor is protecting these guys strong. Alright, so no damage on the interrupt. Now I get a 3-inch consolidate.
Yep.
And then we'll find out what we got here, because I think I might be able to lock up those venom throats too. No, I won't. I have to go to the closest. It's closest enemy, right?
Yeah.
So those Terminators would not be able to move to the right. They'd have to go closer to Genestealer. Alright, let's move them in. Alright, we got 9 Power Fists, 9 guys with Power Fists, so that's 18 attacks, and then the Sergeant. Let's do the Power Fist first. Hitting on 3s. There's no rerolls anywhere because we're not in range of anybody that's going to help us out. Captain fell behind. So all these 1s don't hit, and that 2 doesn't hit. And because they're Power Fists, the 3s don't hit, because I need 4s. So there we go. Now, Strength 8, Toughness 4, so I need 2s, right? And it's -3, but you're going to get your 5 up invulnerable save. So that's 6.
So 5 ups. So 5 die.
And now the Sergeant, he gets 2 attacks. He hits both times, but it's strength 4, so I need 4s to wound. I do wound both times. -3 with the sword.
2 of them?
2 of them.
2 more.
Alright. How many are left?
2.
So I couldn't kill him. That means I can't consolidate towards those venom throats.
This guy can. Wow.
Now I gotta move closer. The Genestealers were closer, so I'd have to move closer to the Genestealers. Alright. That's it for the charge phase, right?
Yeah.
Captain didn't make it. He was back here.
My Hive Tyrant gets to fight.
Hive Tyrant now gets to fight back, plus the everything else I contacted, right?
Yeah. He's degraded down to 2 wounds, so he's going to be hitting on 4s with 4 attacks. So here's his 4 attacks with his monstrous rending claws. Hitting on 4s. 2 hits. And then...
No rerolls?
Nope. And then wounding on 5s with 3 rolls. 6s are rends. So, reroll. So this is...
Ren's at -4?
-6.
So I have no save. How much damage?
3.
So that's going to kill my guy. So let's see if I blow up. Nothing I can do about it. Doesn't blow up. But you destroyed my ironclad. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? The D3 mortal wounds on the charge. Because of the assault launchers. Let me just see.
Yeah.
Only 1. So he still would have been alive. You're right.
If you roll 3.
You know what? I'm just going to take it because it's way out of phase and I blew it.
Yeah, you wouldn't have known how many.
No, I wouldn't have known. So he did take 1 more wound on the D3 mortal wounds with the charge with the ironclad assault launchers. At least he gave me the courtesy of let me roll it out of sequence. So he's down to 1 wound. It still doesn't affect him. He's still 1 to 2 wounds is a D grade, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so that guy's removed. Can you take that my ironclad out? Now, morale. You don't suffer because of synapse.
Yeah, everything's in range.
Those genestealers are in range of a broodlord, so they're not going anywhere.
Check this.
What about the Ravener?
He's got 12. Right
Prime's
here.
got him?
Yep. These guys didn't take any casualties.
Nope. And I failed my charge. So, those genestealers that are poised, because you saved a lot, right? 12 saves out of 15. I'm not gonna make it. I hope that my skirmish line can hold, and then we can counterattack maybe what's left. But the Broodlord, he's got to make a decision. Is he going to go towards the castle or over here? All right? He got a wrecker here. I'm sure he's got a Terminator fetish, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Probably wants to snip some boys up. All right, that was the end of turn 1. Very eventful, very bloody, and a lot of things have been killed. 4 of my dreads, 5 of my stern guard. That's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did you lose so far?
I lost
in turn
a lot
1.
of genestealers and some Raveners and a lictor.
Yeah, I think you got the upper hand as far as points. Okay, let's check out turn 2. The Tyranid infestation, Kraken. Alright, so we're going to film the movement and the shooting. We're at the end of the shooting. So the 2 Rippers deep struck and the Gargoyles are still in reserve. The Raveners moved out towards the Vanguard, shot and killed 1 Vanguard. And this was big. You used a stratagem, right, to fire these guys twice, the warriors. And they shredded a bunch of... the first salvo really killed me. I think did 4 or 5 wounds.
4.
And then the next one only killed 1, so... I got lucky on the second salvo, but you did burn 2 more command points to get a second round of shooting. And what else did you do for shooting?
Killed some Vanguard.
Didn't I lose a Dreadnought?
Psychic.
I lost a Rifleman.
Yeah, the Exocrine shot him, killed him.
Exocrine, right? Double tapped. Didn't move. Did him. The Psychic Scream and the Smite.
Yep.
Killed 3 of the Vanguard. I mean, 3 of the Stern Guard.
And I did rapid regeneration to heal 2 wounds on him.
So he's back up to 3.
Yep.
With another stratagem, rapid regeneration. This guy advanced and still shot, right?
Yep.
And the Warriors, they advanced and shot. They were getting their -1s to hit.
Killed 2 Terminators.
Was there any shooting over there? I lost 2 Terminators, right?
Yeah, from the Hive Guard and...
The Hive Guard, which are hidden behind this ruin.
Yeah, and the second squad Warriors shot him too. And killed 2.
And those Warriors, right? So, 2 Terminators died from that. Because you fell back with the 2 genestealers, but they can assault after they fall back.
Yeah, it's the Kraken special rule.
And this guy didn't he perils?
Yeah, he rolled double 1s for his smite and he perils.
So he lost 3 wounds?
Yep.
So now we're into the charge phase?
Yep.
So what are you going to be charging? Genestealers into the... Are they going to be multi-charge, or are you just going to go into the Devastators?
Devastators and Pedro Kantor.
And Pedro?
Yep.
And then who else? What about over here?
Well, I'll charge over there. And then the Terminators.
All
These
right.
guys can't charge.
But that Genestealer can't multi-charge here?
I'm not gonna.
Alright. So it's 2 charges then. This one, and possibly Rippers?
Yep, Whispers are charging.
And then over here, I'm sure you got something going on. What do you got over here?
All those guys are gonna charge.
Alright.
Those 4 squads.
Alright, we'll come back to you and after we get all these charge moves figured out, see what we got. So you charged over here, and the Wrecker Carnifex, the Stone Crusher, what did he do?
He killed Terminator and wounded another.
So the Sergeant went down.
Yep. With the battering ram.
With the ramming, with the horns. I see some Venanthropes dead.
Yep.
That was on my counterattack. I killed them, and then Morale killed the last one.
Yep.
I killed one genestealer. That did a couple of wounds to the stone crusher.
Brought him down to 4.
And I lost, looks like 4 Terminators altogether. Right?
Yep. And then the Ravener's over here.
So I gotta make a morale. 4 Terminators. That's an 8, so we don't lose any models. Now I got crushed over here. A lot of rending, right, from the rending claws.
Yeah, the Ravener's killed 5 in close combat.
5 guys dead?
Yep.
And then I killed how many back?
2. But I passed morale.
So I gotta roll 5 guys. I have a leadership of 8.
6, though.
I gotta re-roll that because I get Space Marine, they shall know no fear. 6 plus 3 is 9. I'm pretty sure the Vanguard Sergeant is a 9. Let me just check. Alright, so that 9 saves the, because the Sergeant is still alive. So nobody dies from the Vanguard, nobody died from the Terminators. You killed all of my Devastators with the massive assault with genestealers. Pedro fought back and punched 2 of them, right?
Yep.
Killed 2. And then you swarmed around him. The Broodlord didn't get in, but he provided the buff. And that was it, right?
Yep.
So for the charge phase, you're kicking butt. You didn't wipe out a unit. Oh no, you did. You wiped out the Devastator, so that's another kill point. And I wiped out the Venoms. So this is no mercy. So we're getting kill points for every unit wiped out. I had first blood. Nobody's killed each other's warlord. You're getting line breaker. The only way I can get that is if I move back with these guys. Alright. So we're at the bottom of turn 2.
Yep.
See if I can rally the troops. I got 2 Dreadnoughts that I can move and shoot, or free to shoot. I got 2 Stern Guard guys. Everything else has to stay in combat. Alright, the captain made it into the charge with the Fist of Vengeance. But I only knocked the guy down to 1 wound, right?
Yeah,
the crusher.
Effects. Yeah, you did 3 wounds, and I made 2 6-up saves.
Yeah, so he had 1 wound left. So the Terminators finished him off. We finished off the genestealer, but we couldn't finish the Ravener. Too many misses, and then rolling 1s on the power fists. So he lives, but we did kill 2 units. Over here, you killed 2 of my Vanguard, and then I wiped out the Ravener. But I have only 2 Vanguard left. So I lost 3, right? No, I lost 2, so there's no morale check needed. Over here, I killed a whole bunch of genestealers this time. Pedro buffing it with the Oath of Rin, giving +1 attack. The Stern Guard didn't do much, but the Dreadnoughts really kicked ass. 5 attacks each. Doing a lot of damage, because he had the Catalyst, but there was 3 damage each, so hurt them pretty bad. But there's still 2 left. 3 left?
And they
3 left?
fight right now.
And they're going to fight back, and that's everything else is charged, right? So
yep.
Let's see what these genestealers can do. Who are they going to go after?
So we got 2 on the Dreadnought, and then 1 on the squad. So they hit 3 times with Rending Claws, and 1 rend. So
that's a wound?
4, yeah. And then 1 guy with an Acid Ball is fighting the Stern Guard. So hits twice, and then 4s to wound. Nothing.
Alright, so the Dreadnought takes a wound. Alright, so talk to me about the shooting. The gargoyles came down. What'd they shoot up?
They
The
shot
Terminators?
the Terminators. Shot a lot into the Terminators, and we killed
The Warriors too, right?
Yeah, the Warriors all shot into them. Yeah, I think we killed 4. And then we shot up the Stern Guard and the Dreadnoughts, but we didn't do anything major. We wounded the Dreadnoughts a couple times. And then we charged in.
Well,
with
the Broodlord,
oh, yeah.
he ate Pedro's brain with the feeder tendrils.
Yeah, we used the feeder tendril stratagem to get a command point
so he
back.
killed him and he ate his brain.
Yep.
So the Chapter Master's gone. The Dreadnoughts cleaned up, took care of the Trigon. And the one genestealer, right?
Yep.
So I just got to make a morale check because I did lose 4 Terminators. So let's see what we got here. A 9, and that's what they have. So what do we got?
I did a morale check on the Rippers. They lost 1, but they rolled a 1, so they're good.
Wait, my sergeant's dead. I think Terminators are only 8. Let's see if I can re-roll that with Defenders with the Humanity. The 9 again. Let me just make sure we check here with the Terminators. Yep, Terminators are an 8, so I lose another model.
Please.
So they do know fear. The guy that was wounded, he's dead. Alright, that was the top of 3, right?
Yeah.
So much blood and death. Bottom of turn 3, I got some Vanguard over there that killed a couple of Rippers. Well, one base, right?
Yep.
Only. And the castle is depleted badly. Kantor is dead. Brains are eaten. And the captain over here, the Terminator captain with the relic, he's fighting all these warriors with one last guy left from that 10-man Terminator squad. And it looks like a Prime is going to be coming in with some more guys and the Neurothrope, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we got a hard fight in the center of the city here on the road. The castle is depleted, and these guys never really got out of this corner. They got assaulted by Raveners and then assaulted again by Rippers. Bottom of turn 3, let's see if the Crimson Fist can fight their way out of this hole. Alright, we got 2 Stern Guard heroes. They scrambled up to the ruin, fired their super special issue bolt guns, and killed the Hive Tyrant. He only had 1 wound left. Did 1 wound, he failed. The last cannons shot all the way over here, but failed to wound. And the Flamer was out of range, so we charged the Dreadnought into the Broodlord, who was already locked up with the other Dreadnought. And these 2 Terminators are now going to fight. So we're in the assault phase. So which one? I gotta do the charge first. And then I gotta... Alright, so the assault saw 2 warriors fall, but the warriors wounded my 1 lone Terminator back. Captain was unharmed. We killed the Broodlord with the Dreadnoughts and consolidated in this direction. And we killed 1 Ripper Swarm base and took no damage in return from the Vanguard. So we didn't lose any models, but we did kill a Broodlord unit, and that's it, right?
Yep.
So now we're at the top of turn 4, and the Swarm is coming. The Prime is keeping this Synapse in range, right?
Yep.
So they're okay. What about those Rippers back there? Do they have to take any?
Yeah, I took morale, and they passed.
They're okay? Alright.
Level 1.
So we're at the top of turn 4. We still got 2 Stern Guard, 2 Dreads, 2 Vanguard, a Terminator, and a Terminator Captain. Alright, the Vanguard. This is a big round for them. They killed, what, 2 bases and you lost another one to morale?
Yep.
And I took no damage. The Dreadnought flamed bad, like 5 gargoyles on the way in, right?
Yeah,
Flamed them up.
6.
So, and then we punched them up. But we only killed 2 because we rolled 2 1s on the wounds. But you're down to 3. And that guy's providing Synapse. So there's no morale check there. The Captain killed 3 of your guys this turn, right?
Yep.
3 warriors. And then the other guy wounded another one. But you had Catalyst. So it saved him. Captain did take 2 wounds of damage though. And the Neurothrope is providing Synapse. So no morale check required. So we did thin you out a little bit, although we did lose a dreadnought. So we lost a dreadnought that turn, and that was to shooting from the exocrine, right?
Yep.
Exocrine fired, just double tapped it, moved, shot him up, killed him. So I still got assault over there, assault here, and we're at the bottom of turn 4. So I have no movement, so let's go right into it. Alright, the captain reaped a mighty toll on the warriors, killing 2 with the Fist of Vengeance, but the Terminator missed and then was slain, failing his save. He had 1 wound left. So another kill point for the Tyranids and another kill point for the Crimson Fist. So we're trading kill points. But I got one up on you over here, right?
Yep.
Because of that. And we didn't do the Dreadnought. So the Vanguard killed the Rippers, but I didn't do the Dreadnought yet, right?
Right. So
Dreadnought gets 4 attacks. We got 3
gargoyles.
3 gargoyles left. So we're hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s.
Got him.
Killed all 3. We'll consolidate 3 inches towards the prime. That's another kill point for the Crimson Fists. And now it's going to be Dreadnought against Prime. Top of turn 5 could be the last turn, right?
Yep.
Boom. So the captain is out in the open. You got a lot of these impaler dudes here. And your exocrine.
Alright. Let's see what we can do. Well, we're going to advance the Neurothrope.
Neurothrope, moving through the streets.
Yep.
Going towards the Dread. Also do some smites and psychic screams.
Oh yeah. Can this guy see the captain? He'll move up.
Oh, only shooting once now.
Yep.
Because of the movement.
A lot of misses. Alright, and the prime. Move up.
Going for the Dread.
Yep. Alright, so psychic phase. We're going to cast Catalyst onto the prime. He's a 7, goes off.
Got it.
And then we're going to smite the Dreadnought. So, got it with a 6, D3, 2 wounds.
2 wounds, so I'm down to 2.
Yep. And shooting, we're going to shoot the Dreadnought with the prime, hitting on 3s with his Death Spitter. 2 hits, moving on 5s. Nothing. And we're going to fire the Exocrine into the captain.
Oh yeah.
Hitting on 4s because we moved.
Oh.
5 hits though. Wow. Wounding on 3s.
Wow.
Wow. 5 wounds.
5 wounds. What's the minus?
3.
Minus 3?
Yeah.
So we're talking about an Iron Halo save from the captain.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. We made 3. 2 got through. What's the damage?
2 each.
2 each, 4 damage. Well, guess what? He only has 4 wounds left. So the captain falls to the Exocrine's shooting attacks. He had an opportunity to be a hero. But just like his chapter master, he falls. So now it's up to the Dreadnought and the 2 Vanguard.
Yep.
Alright, what do we got? Charges?
Charge with the prime. Makes it.
Got a matchup.
Got 4 attacks with his bone swords, hitting on 2s. This is
Psychic power reverberating through the
Yeah,
swords.
he's got the catalyst going through him. And then he's got
It's all
strength
jacked up.
5.
It's all jacked up.
5. Oh, 2 wounds.
What's the minus?
2.
Minus 2?
Kill
So I
him
need
right
5s. Oh no! He goes down. Let's see if he blows up. No, couldn't take him with him. So the Dreadnought goes down without being able to attack back. Prime wins that battle. So the captain and the Dread are down. That leaves just the Vanguard all the way over there in the ruin. Their jump packs. There's the sergeant.
That was the last of the castle.
That was it. The castle is gone. The last of the Deep Strikers is here. Alright, bottom of turn 5. Let's see if I can get him out of this hole. Alright, the Vanguard have jumped out of the ruin. And they're within 6 inches. So a 5 will get them in. We have no shooting. Well, actually, we could throw a grenade. Right?
Yeah.
We got grenades. So let's throw a crack grenade. See if we can hit him. Hit on a 3. Got him. Strength 6.
3.
No, the crack grenade fails to wound the prime. Now you got Overwatch.
Yep, 3 shots. 2 hits. Wounding on
This
3s.
prime is jacked up.
1 wound, -1.
He's jacked up.
That's
Need a
fair.
4. Oh, the Emperor is with us. The Sergeant's leading the way. So I need a 5 to charge in. We're in. So we slam in. And that's our attacks first. So I'm going to get 2 Power Fist attacks. Hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Strength 8. What's toughest of a prime?
5.
Oh, man. We got 2.
So 6s. 1 saved.
D3.
We have
2.
Catalyst. So 2 wounds going through.
Now the Sergeant with his lightning claws.
4 left.
4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Oh, here come the 1s.
5s.
Wounding on 5s, but got the lightning claw wounds.
So,
-2.
5 up. Make 1. And then Catalyst. Nope.
So he's taking 3 wounds altogether.
Yeah, he's half dead.
Now he fights back.
4 attacks hitting on 2s. 4 hits. And then wounding on 3s with bone swords. 3 wounds at -2.
Ouch. 5 ups. They're dead. The prime tables, the Crimson Fists, they get removed. And in this no mercy battle,
Valiantly.
the Tyranids have definitely shown no mercy. So the Crimson Fists get tabled. The castle is gone. The chapter master's brains have been eaten out. The captain got gunned down by an exocrine. And the Vanguard Sergeant just lost in combat to a prime. We did kill your Warlord.
Yep.
You have Line Breaker.
Well, I'm out, actually. After that.
I think you're right, because 12 inches was a little bit more.
Yeah.
So he's in. He would. Alright, so the tabling wins the game, even though I did kill more units, right? You had I killed 15 units, you killed 13. And I killed your Warlord, so that's, what, 16, and First Blood is 17?
Yep.
And you killed my Warlord, so that becomes a 14. You have Line Breaker, that's a 15. So it was 17 to 15? That would have been the score. But the tabling gets me. So the Crimson Fist, they're elite force. They had... Everything was elite except for the Devastator unit. And the 2 HQ guys. But we failed on this planet in the No Mercy battle. Alright, so Tyranid victory. And another battle on the BELLPORT Battle Bunker here. Another battle report in the book. But thanks for tuning in. Hit subscribe if you like it. And stay tuned for more battle reports. And have a happy new year.